Deep inside every adult lives a small child, your inner child. This part of you holds your childhood wonder, creativity, and also your earliest wounds. When your needs weren't met as a child, a part of you became frozen in time, carrying unresolved pain into adulthood. This wounded inner child shapes your reactions, relationships, and self-esteem, often echoing old fears and unmet needs. Ignoring this part is like building on an unstable foundation. True healing starts with acknowledgement. Many adult struggles, overreacting to criticism, fearing abandonment, seeking validation, are rooted in this wounded child. Embracing your inner child isn't about blaming the past, but about taking responsibility for your healing now. By nurturing this vulnerable part, you reclaim lost joy, creativity, and authenticity. Becoming your own nurturing parent is the homecoming your soul has been waiting for. Many of us, when faced with anxiety or insecurity, instinctively try to conquer these feelings by fighting against them. We might tell ourselves to toughen up, to push through, or to simply stop feeling this way. It's a common response, born from the desire to feel better and regain control. But this internal battle only deepens the wound, much like yelling at a frightened child makes them cry louder. When we attack our own pain, we amplify it, creating a cycle where our suffering grows instead of shrinking. Criticizing your wounded inner child increases shame and division within. Each harsh word or judgment you direct at yourself pushes your pain further into the shadows, making it harder to heal. True peace comes from declaring a truce and listening to what your wounded part needs. Instead of waging war, imagine offering a gentle hand, inviting your pain to speak and be heard. Acceptance isn't approval. It's simply acknowledging what's present without judgment. It's the act of saying, "I see you, and I'm here," even if you wish things were different. You can't heal a wound you pretend doesn't exist. Denial only buries the pain deeper, where it festers and grows. By accepting your feelings, you bring them into the light, where compassion can begin. This gentle attention is the first step toward true healing. This shift transforms you from a prisoner of your past into a compassionate caretaker of your inner world. You become someone who tends to your wounds, rather than someone who tries to hide or punish them. Acceptance frees up energy for genuine growth and healing. When you stop resisting, you reclaim the strength that was spent on inner conflict. When you stop fighting yourself, you create space for understanding and change. You open the door to new possibilities and deeper self-connection. The journey to wholeness begins with self-acceptance. It's a path of patience, kindness, and gentle curiosity about your own experience. Lay down your weapons and listen. In that quiet, you'll discover the first seeds of healing and the promise of peace within. True growth begins by embracing your whole self, not just the parts you like. Our culture teaches us to hide our flaws and highlight our strengths, creating inner turmoil. Real change starts with honest self-awareness, admitting your struggles and your strengths. Acknowledging your limitations isn't weakness, it's the first step toward resilience. Celebrate your progress and unique gifts, not just your wounds. You are both your pain and your resilience. Growth happens when you hold both truths without judgment. Integrate all parts of your story into a cohesive whole. When you accept yourself fully, you stop seeing yourself as broken. You become a beautiful work in progress, worthy of love at every stage. This is the essence of wholeness. Healing begins with listening. Your inner child speaks through anxiety, anger, or emptiness, signals asking for your attention. Create a quiet space, close your eyes, and breathe deeply to anchor yourself in the present. Gently scan your body and emotions, noticing sensations or feelings without judgment. Acknowledge whatever arises, sadness, fear, or loneliness. Trace these feelings back to their origins. What belief or memory surfaces? Recognize these as old messages your inner child absorbed. Your role is to witness and validate, not to judge or fix. Bringing these feelings into awareness takes away their power. This gentle, non-judgmental listening is the foundation of healing. Once you identify a difficult feeling, pause for a moment and simply notice it. Allow yourself to acknowledge what's present, without judgment or rushing to change it. This first step is about being honest with yourself and naming what you feel, whether it's sadness, anger, fear, or something else. The next step is to welcome it, just as you would greet a guest at your door. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let your body know it's safe to feel. What you resist persists. So use affirmations to create a safe space for your emotions. Writing or speaking affirmations helps you shift from avoidance to acceptance, making it easier to process what you feel. Imagine your sadness as a child at your door. Picture this feeling as a younger version of yourself, vulnerable and in need of care. Instead of shutting it out, say, "Welcome, I see you." Offer your feelings the same warmth and understanding you would give a child seeking comfort. Place your hand on your heart and affirm, "I welcome this feeling. I am here for you." This simple gesture can help you connect with your emotions on a deeper level. It's okay for you to be here. You are allowed to feel whatever arises, without shame or guilt. These words counter old messages that your feelings were wrong or too much. They gently rewrite the story you may have learned in childhood, that emotions should be hidden or denied. Affirmations like, "It's okay to feel angry," "I accept my sadness," or "I am safe to feel what I feel," remind you that all emotions are valid. Or try, "I make space for this fear." These phrases help reparent your inner child, offering the compassion and acceptance you may have needed long ago. Practice these phrases whenever difficult emotions arise, out loud or silently. You can repeat them in your mind during stressful moments, or say them softly to yourself in private. Each time you strengthen trust with your inner child. Over time, this practice builds a sense of safety and belonging within yourself. You communicate, "You are not alone. I am here for you, no matter what you feel. All of you is welcome here. Every part of your experience deserves kindness and understanding." This is a profound act of self-acceptance. It's how you begin to heal old wounds and create a nurturing relationship with yourself. Over time, it becomes a natural response. Affirmations become second nature, gently guiding you back to self-compassion whenever you need it. Affirmations transform shame into compassion and fear into understanding. They help you meet yourself with patience and love. In this way, you become the loving parent you always needed, one who welcomes every feeling with open arms and an open heart. After welcoming your emotions, practice self-soothing, comforting yourself as a loving parent would. Self-soothing helps you stay with difficult feelings without being overwhelmed. Gentle touch, hand on heart, a self-hug, or stroking your arm releases calming hormones and signals safety. Use your senses. Listen to calming music, light a scented candle, or wrap yourself in a soft blanket. Find what makes you feel cared for and safe. Each act of kindness toward yourself tells your inner child, "Your feelings matter, and I am here." With practice, emotional storms become passing showers. Your inner child learns it can trust you to respond with compassion. This is how you build emotional resilience from within. The two-chair technique helps you dialogue with your inner child. Set up 2 chairs, one for your inner adult, one for your wounded inner child. As the adult, speak gently. "I know you're hurting. I'm here to listen." Move to the child's chair and let your feelings speak freely. Fear, anger, sadness, or shame. Return to the adult chair and validate what you heard. "I hear you. That must feel terrible." Offer reassurance. "I'm here now. I won't abandon you. We'll get through this together." Continue the dialogue until your inner child feels heard and soothed. This exercise separates emotion from logic, allowing compassion to flow. It builds trust between your adult self and your wounded child. Over time, this practice brings deep healing. Your inner child learns it's safe to express and be comforted. The two-chair exercise is a powerful and practical tool for learning how to set healthy boundaries in your life. It helps you connect with different parts of yourself, especially when you feel conflicted or unsure about saying no. Imagine you want to say no to a friend's request, but you feel a wave of anxiety and guilt rising up inside. Maybe you worry about disappointing them, or fear they'll be upset with you. In the adult chair, take a deep breath and acknowledge your anxiety. You might say, "I notice I'm afraid to say no. My heart is racing and I feel tense." This is your wise, compassionate self noticing what's happening without judgment. Now, move to the child's chair and let your younger self's fears speak freely. Maybe you hear, "If you say no, they'll leave you. You'll be alone. People won't like you anymore." These are old fears, often rooted in childhood experiences. Return to the adult chair and offer validation and comfort. Say, "I hear you're scared of being rejected. That makes sense, and I understand why you feel this way. It's okay to be afraid. Reassure your inner child. I'm an adult now. I can handle disappointment, and I have the strength to face uncomfortable feelings. I won't abandon us, no matter what happens. Promise to stay present and safe, even if others are upset or don't understand your boundaries. Remind yourself that your needs matter too. This inner dialogue helps you separate childhood fears from your adult reality. It allows you to see that your feelings are valid, but they don't have to control your choices. Practicing this exercise empowers you to honor your needs without guilt or shame. You learn to trust yourself and your ability to handle whatever comes. Setting boundaries becomes an act of self-care, not self-betrayal. It's a way of showing yourself respect and compassion, even when it feels difficult. Over time, your inner child learns it's safe to say no, and that you will always be there to support and protect them. As you practice, you become free to choose what's right for you, living with greater confidence, peace, and authenticity. Embracing your inner child is a lifelong practice, not a one-time fix. Some days will be easy. Others, old patterns will resurface. That's normal. The goal is progress, not perfection. Each act of acceptance rewires your brain for peace and wholeness. Over time, anxiety and shame lose their grip, replaced by calm and confidence. You become a safe harbor for your feelings, no longer afraid of your own emotions. This creates emotional stability and freedom from the past. You respond to life from your wise adult self, not a wounded child. Healthier relationships and boundaries follow. You become the author of your own life, aligned with your true self. Be patient and gentle as you walk this path. Every moment of acceptance is a step toward healing and freedom. The journey home to yourself begins now.